I guess they're different.
Before you can get your hello. Well, I'm going to get one anyhow, or two. She said she thinks each family has to take two.
I am her Aunt Margaret. I'm your big fashion
audition.
Yes, and don't get that on though. We don't want to spoil the camera, right?
When it comes to fashion. That we gave to Grandma and Grandpa for their 50th anniversary. I'm doing this for Todd.
Can he hear you?
I don't know.
I hear you thinking all over.
I'm sure. Brad.
How you doing, bud? Grandma.
What is that? Abraham Lincoln didn't have any of that stuff.
That's a groovy polyester pants you got there, eh?
You guys make me coming.
Oh no, where did you get that? What are these?
Here comes your mom. Here comes mom. Margaret did teasing me.
Did you see the good one, did it? Okay, I got it. Got it?
Yeah. Just don't like to smile. Just don't like to smile.
19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, 22, 22. You get 20, you back there. 21, 32, 22, 21, 22. I got 21, 22, 23, 23, 23. I got 22, 23. $22, 23, give it to 23, give it to 3, after 22, somebody get 23, 22, somebody get $23. And
Oh wait, which chance you get? It'll be really nice down there over there.
Yeah, it will.
We'll be all settled in the new house.
After I get back, I gotta do some cleaning, and I'm gonna do it.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Everyone can see we're together as we walk on by, and we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say.
No, I'm fine. You're not gonna have anything on you. I got. Be careful, Brayden. Tell Grandma what you have. Kitty cat. Oh, here's the cows. Look at them.
So how old is that?
Wow. 4 days old, Brayden. They're only 4 days old. 4 days old. Your friends, huh? How is it here? Look at that nice friend. You know how you love to drink milk? She's a nice cow, huh? Yeah, he likes you. This is a maternity ward, and here are
How do you hook into
two
the milk line?
baby calves, just a week and 2 weeks old. See your cute face. Come back here. The guy, oh, aren't you cute? Okay, hey you. Yeah. Now what kind of a duck is that? There's her nest she got off of.
I don't know.
Slobber hanging out of its mouth. There's one. Have to be bratty. Slop. Oh, I got that shaking motion, Jane.
No, you get to.
Brayden?
There you go.
There you go.
I can't wait to bring it. It's like being the baby, huh?
Just gonna drop it.
There you go.
Or come over after. I didn't think she would be a cowgirl like she is.
Here it is, Junior, with Olive. The Tice relatives that have come to have breakfast together.
I don't think they were with it.
And to go view one of our ancestors' barns.
Is she? No.
Huh?
Yeah.
Turn around, Stacy. Give me your best side. Oh, that's perfect. And then Jean. Now we've come out to look at the Tice homestead and barn that's being refurbished, and it was Matthias Tice, 1844, and he had a son, Michael. And here are 4 Tice direct descendants. The 4 out of the 12 that are Landis Tice's tribe.
Years later, their great. Was that like that?
That's pretty.
My aunt and uncle used to have that.
Some of this brick down here looks like, you know.
See, back in the back, that's where the oven used to be. Yeah.
That was open.
Hey, these are just cupboards they had. You want to cut storage for food? Irma, you want to shut the door? Yeah. With the iron hinges, that's where they put stuff. Okay, the people that bought this home have lived here 52 years, and the man, the carpenter, and he did a lot of this restoration. Built the little desk, and then it goes upstairs. This is upstairs. The people moved here spring of '42. This is the original floor. Matthias or Michael lived here with 7 children.
So was it right where the window was?
Bonnie, there's a date.
Here's the, what would you call that? The cellar. In the basement, this is where the original well was. Of course, there's a little bit of modernized here, you know.
It was redone in
1964. Another day, which is 1959.
Yeah, I know. Tax day.
Tax. There was a few more adventuresome people down.
The water's up.
You can see the water. This is the larger dwelling across from where we've been. Probably a son of Michael or Matthias. And there are 3 headstones up above. First one gives you the date, which is 1821. The second one is Philip, and the third one is Eve. As you can see, the spelling is T-I-S-E here. And here's the side of it.
Came from Strax Dam, and it runs underground between the 1744 house and the marsh. It's built of brick. We discovered that in the field in back of the house when they were plowing. They used to plow deep. They brought up some brick. And then across the meadow, on the other side of that cornfield, there's an opening where you can actually see in the feed to the canal.
That's the Union Canal.
And then that went across the Tulpahawken Creek over south, let's say about a half mile where the canal was located.
What kind of things did they use on the canal? Flat bottoms, barges?
Imagine flat bottom barges drawn by horses, mules. And actually George Washington came to the Tulpahawken Manor, and he would inspect the progress or whatever they used to draw or to to haul their grains and so forth. And he would inspect these as they came through the canal. And down there at the Spangler home, you can really see how nice the canal. There are walls built. Where's the Spangler home? The one on Ramona Road.
Ready?
Right, the original acreage, what we were told, was 500 acres, and the land went south of the buildings, over as far as the old Union Canal.
Now you say there's another structure down there that's also Tice.
Yes, over by the highway, 422. There's another farm that was also a Tice farm, which was built later, maybe 100 years later, according to the...
How is Tice spelled on that?
yes.
T-I-S-E?
I'm not sure how that one is spelled. I think it may be like this, T-I-C-E. No.
When that Mr. Matthias Tice came here in 1744, how did he earn food and clothing for his family?
Well, I would say, as far as I know, through his blacksmith works.
Now what'd you call him, a foundry?
No.
Blacksmith.
Yeah.
A yeoman.
Yeoman,
Blacksmith.
okay. Yeoman.
Yeoman, that's the word. Uh-huh.
Do you think he could have been connected with the Cornwall furnace? Maybe bought pig iron from them, or?
I really couldn't say, but maybe.
So what did he do as far as, did he hammer out not only horseshoes, but
Perhaps hinges for on doors.
Would have been a big thing because of all the horses for all
Yeah.
the farm work and also all the other things that they used horses constantly, so they needed a lot of horseshoes.
yeah. Now you said something about the railroad ran through here. Now that wasn't Mr. Hershey's railroad. There was another railroad?
She didn't say that, Bonnie.
Oh, I didn't say that? She didn't say that. Okay, I'll just cut that. Your dad was a carpenter. Okay. So go ahead and tell us.
And Dad, being a carpenter, he knew little more about how the old structures of the first original buildings were here. And that barn was up in here to the north of the little house, 1744 house. And then we replaced that with the original garage. And then the corn barn.
That one straight where I'm focusing on now.
Yes, the original corn barn, he said, was older than the big barn that is standing now.
Now we are at the Tice homestead on the corner of one of the roads here, right down from the original. And the marker here says Josiah and Lavina Tice, 1864. So it's probably one of the children.
From here, she doesn't even know. She knows who the owners are, but she doesn't know.
Yeah.
It's now an apartment house.
Oh. Okay.
They're renting the house now, several different apartments. Like a total of 3 apartments in all.
Okay. Josiah and Lavina Tice, 1864. This is probably the barn, the original barn. As you can see over there, that's where the house is on the other side of that tree.
The big barn was built in 1809. There's a marker out at the west end of the barn to the front in the sandstone.
The barn was built in 1806. And there's hex signs on the barn. This was not the original. In the year of 1744. The barn was like.
I'm Rosalie Harnish, and I moved here in the year of 1942. And my parents bought the farm then. And my brother James now owns the farm and farms.
And her father was a carpenter, and he's the one that restored a lot of this. He's the one that can tell us about the timing of what buildings were built when because of the carpentry work on it. Now we're standing right by the original that was built in 1744 by Matthias or Michael Tice, and that's where we were in. And then she tells us this house directly across was built by a son named John. Do you know how to zoom in on that up there, Bev?
Yeah.
This house?
Yeah.
And the writing up there, do you know what year that says?
1821.
It's 1821, same as the front. And I guess we can assume maybe that 2 of his children were Philip and Eve. Probably.
Maybe.
1812 structure, and you can see where the original stone was and then where they have added, and then of course the cement on the eastern wall of the structure. The house was burnt down. The old corn silo bins. And I know Kay, one time Herb and Harold helped us capture a bunch of those old rats that were running through the chicken things, and we put them in these big old bags. And can you believe that we stood there with sticks and beat them? So embarrassed. Talk about reverence for life. Terrible. I'm embarrassed we did that. One of the roads here, right down from the original. And the marker here says Josiah and Lavina Tice, 1864. One of the children.
From here, she doesn't even know. She knows who the owners are, but she doesn't know.
Headstones up above. First one gives you the date, which is 1821. The second one is Philip, and the third one is Eve.
T-I-S-E.
As you can see, the spelling is T-I-S-E here.
The original is T-H-E-I-S-E. Now wait, I think you get more of the house from the...
And here's the side of it. That's the farmhouse. And in back of me is the only structure left. That big chicken house on the hill. The farmhouse, you can see where the well was, and then the top of the smokehouse. And then we've walked upstairs, and it looks like the kids have turned this whole place into just a play area. This side, as you can see, they've got old horse stuff along the wall. Mom and Bev are in there. The inside here, they've just built a cute little...
But I don't think that this stuff was left anywhere. This is something he's collected. I mean, it's only a museum. It looks like
These are what are called hexes that were on the barns at that time.
See, there's some chicken feet.
Signify who lived there. Chicken feeders in there. Yeah. The old ones that were in the barn before.
Yeah, for the little chicks, I think.
Here's Beverly snooping the other direction of the chicken house. You can see where the kids come up here and play basketball.
And this is an old quilt.
You know, that's the light.
Yeah.
Boy,
1973 outstanding player.
kids have had a ball up here.
Yeah.
Mother thought maybe that was potbelly that was in the basement. All the sickles and things hanging. There's dust on the saddle. Okay.
Small and there.
Look at this. The same old thing. But, oh, look at this. This is one of those old feeders. Ow. That.
See when they had
Water for the chickens. Yeah.
when they had the brooder.
Look at this. The same water for the chickens. Yeah.
When they had the brooder houses down here, that all the small house where all the little chicks were.
Sure fun.
Not exactly farmer's clothes.
Shoe in there.
You did?
I think I got that
Bottom
pencil.
half, they're just thrashing, but these two upper floors where we were, where the kids have just had a great time out here, you can tell.
The kitchen. This wasn't a fireplace. We just had the kitchen that went probably to here, and then back there was a butcher house where butchered things. You know, it's long here, and then back there was a butcher house where butchered things. You know, it's long. I think they kept those.
And this is a door that they came in from working and washed themselves off right about here, and then ate right about there.
I like the way they did that floor.
We've just come outside. See, there's a smokehouse. Here they come. And here's the cornerstone, 1815. HT, what would that be? Couldn't be Henry Tice. Grandpa put all the siding on it
Oh, I think so.
before
He did.
it was auctioned. Mom, did you say the original was wood?
Yeah, the original outside was wood.
What color? I can't remember what it was painted. White. Yeah.
You don't have to hold the button, right?
No.
Just push it.
It says RC. All these cute little antiques. Got all of her Christmas stuff in there.
Oh.
But she has lights out here, so at night she must turn the lights
Yeah.
on. She must like antiques.
Right.
Look at this old. Tiffy!
Hi,
My
Josh.
little house is gone. It's gone. Atop it sits a birdhouse.
Now here's Uncle Irvin and Aunt Marie. Now where would you have room or somewhere to put?
Next it was Mom. And of course we're all three here, being nutty.
I can't tell what it says up there.
See that standby.
I didn't even have it on before, darn it.
Take this, put your name
You
on
always
it.
have to push the button to turn it on.
Yeah. I thought she had it on.
And then one to turn it off. No, if you have it on, then keep taking it.
Yeah.
Here's Harold and his group. Cindy and Steve. The next brother, Herb and Jean. Come here. This guy has a great little shirt. All the old cars. Herb just has one of his 5 cents. Margaret. This is Lester and Martha. Martha, quite a group.
Gotta put the monkeys in the middle. Hey, you're the only one that can do something about that. Yeah.
Hey, here's a DeSoto with...
Next it was Mom. And of course we're all three here, being nutty. This is Ed and Doris, and they're bringing Catherine up to stand with the family. That's Ted.
These two have a birthday on the same day.
Cute Tom and his little girl. There's Irwin and Mary. Yeah. Elvis is in their family. They better get a performance. These are some of the Daltric great aunts that would be related to Emma Grace, which is the mother of all this group left.
This is Hazel Block. She was Hazel Tice.
Melvis. We know that he's alive. We have faith that he is. With the fever just the other night, I was trembling all over and it gave me a fright. I was aching and sweating and I went into a trance. My family had to call the ambulance. Well, down at the hospital, but they brought me back and the doctor said, ooh, you had a heart attack. I said, no, it's like a disease. My baby's got cute knees.
The farmhouse, the picture that we have of him sitting on the front porch with all of his grandchildren around him. Mother says right over there is where the barn was. Mother said this was the main part of the house, and then this right here was where they stayed during the summer. Look, now they have a pool. And that was a barn. People are living in it now. And this, she said, was the old road that we're standing on. The other side, this was all field out and through there. And right across the street from the bologna factory is where Charles Allen Daltrick and Alice Moyer Hartz lived, right in this house right here. In Bell Grove, and we've come out to the church and to the cemetery to see the graves of Landis and his ancestors. Out back of the church, this is the old section of the cemetery, and there's Beverly and Mom out there where the grave is. Front grave is Levi F. Landis, and here we can see the church was built and then remodeled in 1952.
The church was rebuilt in 1952. The entrance used to be in the center, and they built this section on, and they made the entrance over here in 1952.
Lester and Martha. And the Reverend. To church services with the Reverend Landis Tice.
There's Bonnie. Let me move over this way and do a close-up.
If you have a time, they have more broken legs.
Hummelstown along the Union Canal.
So if she falls in, I'll get her.
Watch keeps us pretty.
Yeah. He tried it for a short time.
It's all around all night long. You have to pick it up. Wave to Gramps. Say hi, Gramps.
Who there? What are you doing?
That's for the camera.
That's Boston, Pittsburgh, Williamsburg, or Philadelphia, the site of my first major military victory. Pittsburgh. Military victories, I helped the British recounter that from the French because it was the site of many Indian raids. Easy chicken.
And now our Uncle Sam becomes our permanent cashier as we go marching on. Next line's a little tricky. Our social security from Baltimore is sent. We buy a little bit of food and maybe pay the rent. And after that we're stony broke and left without a cent. But we go bravely on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory,
By the member of the Miller family, of course.
You get the full head.
About it. They're just not interested in it. But one of our founding fathers, Abraham Lincoln, once, there is no escaping history. And today, we are making history. While I was living, I didn't think about 300 years from now, but maybe someday people will be thinking about you. I was born Susanna Barbara Lauer, but I rarely used the name Susanna. I mostly preferred to be called Barbara. Then one day I met this wonderful man named Matthias Tice. Why do I cry? In 1725. We had this dream of going to America someday. First thing we had to do was get rid of all of our possessions. The only thing we could bring was what would fit into one trunk. So we had to choose wisely. So we brought things like pots and pans and tools and our Bible and a few clothes, things like that. Can you imagine what the ship was like? The name of the ship was the Thistle, and by today's standards it wasn't very big. It was ready to go. You got on the ship and you left. You just did what you had to do. When we got to America, we settled in the Myerstown area. Pennsylvania is so much like Germany, and we just loved it here. As soon as we were able to, Matthias cleared the land and built us a beautiful little house. You can still see it today if you go down to Myerstown. Still standing today. Germans kind of have a reputation that when they do things, they do them right. Then Matthias built the house over a spring, and the reason he did that was because there were Indians in the area and they didn't really want us here. And some days it was just too dangerous to go outside. So we were kept safe in our little house with the thick stone walls, built over a spring where we could get water, and if we couldn't go out to the necessary house, well, we just used the chamber pot, and we had some food stored in the house, so we just did what we had to do. The boys' names were Michael, Henry, Matthias, John, George, David, and Daniel. Michael was 11 when Elizabeth was born, and Michael was no different. He was a leader, and he needed to be just that after both Matthias and I died. Michael married 2 years after Matthias died. He married Margaretha Reed. They had 10 children, and we are the descendants of his son David. Michael and Margaretha were married for 54 years, and Margaretha lived only 6 months after Michael died. And during the Revolutionary War, Michael served as a major in the 9th Battalion of the Lancaster County Militia. Our family was very involved in our nation's history. Since Michael was in the military, he probably General Washington at some time when he came through our area. And you know, General Washington later became our first president. We were here for much of his history. Betsy Ross and the flag, Ben Franklin flew his kite with the key. Matthias and I had 67 grandchildren. But that was all after we died. Now, for those of you who thought you didn't like history, what I just told you is your very own personal history. This is our foreparents who lived and died and sacrificed daily, doing whatever had to be done, because that's the way it was. Gradually, with their sacrifices, they laid the groundwork for the wonderful life we have today. I'm so very grateful for that. Someone has said that immigrants are heroes who made an adventure on our behalf. Since I, Barbara, am an immigrant, then perhaps by just doing what I had to do, I became a hero for you.
Hello, my name is Renee Blatt, and my mom is Jennifer, and my grandpa is Lester. I'm the Pennsylvania Honey Queen for this year, and it's my job as Honey Queen to represent the beekeeping industry and promote honey and get people to eat honey and educate people, especially kids, about bees. I'm a beekeeper. I have 6 hives of bees going right now. I started last year. It was my first year. I don't really know how I wanted to be a beekeeper. I just had the idea in my head and I followed through with it, and now I have 6 thriving colonies.
Renee, what you know about Grandpa's bees? Do you want to use the mic? Yes, she is. Give her the mic here. That's right. Okay. She was going to tell you what she remembers about Grandpa and his bees.
The first thing I think that I remember is we would look out and see a big swarm of bees. And then the next thing we would do is we would get pots and pans, start banging and banging and banging on them, so they wouldn't go up in the woods and land on the trees. So they would stay down where Daddy could pick them up. And then he would come out with his bushel basket or whatever it was, and his garb on his head, and shake him into that, and then start a new hive.
Did anybody else know about that Grandpa was a beekeeper? You know, Bonnie says, you know, we concentrate on the chickens all the time. He did all these other things too. But in my time, chickens are the only thing I remember.
Well, the bees were kind of more before all the big chickens.
Guys that didn't bad yet.